Okay. Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, we're going to chant Hare Krishna mantra 5 times, only 5 times. But now because it's stretched, we can sit better. Okay. But each of these 5 mantras, we're going to express some gratitude to Krishna, genuine gratitude that is brought up to this point in this human life, this one life. This was the turning point of our entire existence in the material realm. This today, right now, is a turning point. So we can be grateful to Krishna for giving us this chance to chant 5 times. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it's beautiful verse. You might have heard this one. It's hard to read because it's small, but I'll just sing it. Tunde tandavinim ratin vitanute tundavali labdhaye karna kroda kadambini ghatayate karna budhe striham cheta prangana sangini vijayate sarvendriyana kritim no jane javitaki abhiramritai krishneti varnatrai. I do not know how much nectar these 2 syllables Krishna have produced. When the holy name of Krishna is chanted, it appears to dance within the mouth. We then desire many, many mouths. When that name enters the holes of the ears, we desire many millions of ears. And when that holy name dances in the courtyard of the heart, it conquers the activities of mind, and all the senses become inert. So this is the impact. Chanting with feeling. Prabhupada talks about chanting with feeling. When we are too busy running after distractions, running after things we think are worth having in our lives, but they are not really worth having. Now, whether you have them or not is irrelevant. When you run after them is the problem. Some people have them, they run after it. Some people have wealth, they run after more. Some people have power, they run after more. Some people have a lot of material education, but they want 5 PhDs. Some people, running after is the issue. So I'm very good looking, I want to look even more beautiful. If I have a lot of wealth, I want to be even more wealthy. If I have more power, influence. But then, when you run after that, all the energy goes there, you cannot chant with feeling. The person who can chant with feeling is one who has given up this mentality of running after things. Or worrying about these things. Running after, worrying about, same thing. You might think, I'm not running after them. I'm worrying about the same thing. We worry about luxuries. We worry about our so-called standard of living. While unknowingly reducing our standard of living because our consciousness is so saturated with negativity. We cannot call with feeling. Queen Kunti described this phenomenon. Janma Ishwarya Shuta Shri Bhi Edhamana Madah Puman Naiva Harti Vidatum Ve Tvam Akinchana Gocharam. Janma, Aishwarya, Shuta, Shri, high parentage, lots of wealth, great education, great beauty. Edhamana, you know what Edhamana means? Increasingly makes you mad. Increasingly makes you, not just a little bit, it's a slippery slope. Edhamana Mada. The same Sanskrit word mad, mad, M-A-D. It makes you intoxicated. And if you are in that mindset, you cannot call with feeling. In the purport to that verse, pay attention, that's the same verse. Purport is of this verse, 1:8-26 in Srimad Bhagavatam. Is the first set of prayers, first stuti in the entire Bhagavatam. Queen Kunti. In the purport, Prabhupada writes, all materialistic men are mad after possessing all these material opulences. And this is known as the advancement of material civilization. But the result is that by possessing all these material assets, one becomes artificially puffed up, intoxicated by temporary possessions. Consequently, such materially puffed up persons are incapable of uttering the holy name of the Lord by addressing Him feelingly. So you know why I'm not feeling? Why have I become incapable? Because we worry about things that are in this category. Selfish, exploitative things. And we cannot address Him feelingly. O Govinda, O Krishna. It is said, now this, pay attention now. It is said in the Shastra, Anvika, pay attention to this, okay? I'm going to ask you later. It is said in the Shastra by once uttering the holy name of the Lord, just once, the sinner gets rid of a quantity of sins that he is even unable to commit. Do you think this is exaggeration?
No.
Such is the power of uttering the holy name of the Lord. There is not the least exaggeration in this statement. Actually, the Lord's holy name has such powerful potency. But there is a quality to such utterances also. It depends on the quality of feeling. A helpless man can feelingly utter the holy name of the Lord. You can see the feeling in Prabhupada's eyes. You see the expression. He's feelingly singing out to Krishna here. He is our role model, inspiration. Look. This is a mercy He's brought us. Krishna has given this gift of Srila Prabhupada to us to see this beautiful image and frame it in our hearts. How to feelingly call out. This is a pure devotee who has come to save us. He's not gone, He's here with us. Every day. The more we read His purports, He comes in our hearts. Devotee asked Prabhupada, Prabhupada, will you enter our heart? Prabhupada said, if you let me. Which means what? How do we let Him in? We read His books. We imbibe His philosophy. We imbibe His teachings, So, gate number 3, Japa with feeling, the final session. Okay. So we talked about this. The name is heart deep, not lip deep. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said this. Vrindavan Thakur said Bhakti means crying while remembering Krishna's name. Anybody here cry for anything at all? Yeah. Crying itself is not necessarily a good thing. What you're crying for is what matters. His Holiness Gaur Govinda Maharaj would say, yes, you must cry, but the pig is also crying. Where is stool? Where is stool? And crying. I didn't find a stool today. Because that's what the pig eats. I think it's very tasty. It's pretty gross. But that's their food. But we're also running after this yellow stool. What is the price of yellow stool today? I was looking. How much is it? $2,000? Troy ounce? 2,700. 1 ounce of yellow stool.
Gold.
Gold.
Prabhu is taking, Prabhu is like following as it is. Goes as it is. Yellow soup, yeah, they actually transplant by the way. They take stool from one person, they put it in somebody else's intestines. And they charge 25,000 for that procedure. So this 2,700 is cheap. It's like, really? Yeah, this is called miscommunication, You're thinking business, he's thinking his business. It's not the crime. It's what you're crying for. You're crying for this thing. So we all have emotions. We get attached to certain things. But we need to transfer that emotional energy to Krishna. Only then will we find a satisfaction in the crying. And then you will miss the crying. If you cry for Krishna, if you get even a taste for living, heart, even forget about crying, even the heart moves a little bit for Krishna. That feeling is indescribable. And you always want to come back to it again. How do I get back? I don't know. I had it in the beginning, it's gone now. That's a good feeling to have. I want it. It's because you've tasted it. We want to practice bhakti. And bhakti means crying while remembering Krishna's name. Krishna, you're so kind, you put in your name. Hare Krishna. Krishna itself is such a nice name. Krishna. It even sounds beautiful. Because it's attractive. Akarshati iti Krishna. Akarshan means attraction. Akrishta iti Krishna. And Krishna himself says, I am purchased by one who sings my name and cries before me, not by anyone else. So we talked about this stepping stones to love, right? So Krishna is all the way out there. You have gratitude, appreciation, remorse, etc. Any other feelings that you can think that are positive? This is just three that I could think of. Admiration, that kind of appreciation, admiration, but similar.
Unconditional love.
Yes, but that is the final stone. Since stepping stones to love, we're looking for the stepping stones to unconditional love.
Helpless.
Huh?
Helpless.
Feeling of helplessness? Yes. Yes, Anvika.
Trusting
Krishna.
Huh?
Trusting Krishna.
Trusting, that's true. I trust you, Krishna. Yes.
Hearing about Krishna, because if you don't hear him, how can you?
Yeah, you have to hear about Krishna, that's right. But which feeling though? We're looking for a feeling.
Insignificance.
Yeah, feeling of insignificance. That's a good one. Sure. Yes, Mataji.
Feeling of separation.
Feeling of separation. That I'm not seeing you. Where are you? Yes.
Serving without motivation.
Yes, serving without motivation. Although we're looking for a feeling though. Serving is an action. But yes, serving is the outcome of the feeling. Because love is not a feeling. Love is an action. And that is service. So that is the essence of love. Yes, Mataji.
Incapable.
Feeling incapable. Yeah, I feel incapable, helpless. Helpless, incapable, feeling separation. Yes. Another feeling? How do you feel?
I feel
Compassion.
Compassion for Krishna.
Krishna is compassion for us.
Yes, but we're talking about what feeling we can.
Gratitude,
we
gratefulness.
can have like I don't know what it is, but when you put your
Heart. When you give your heart to Krishna, that's right. When you give your heart to Krishna, yes, Prabhu.
Even if we have all the reasons for giving up a relationship, even if we try to maintain that relationship, that is one of the stones of love, stepping stones of love.
I didn't follow, sorry.
I mean, even if we have all the reasons to, give up a relationship of love, maybe, even if we try to not give up, still continue.
Oh yeah, the feeling to hold on.
Hold on, yeah.
To hold on, like the tenacity that even though I may not feel it, but I'm going to hold on. That in itself is a feeling. That's right.
Mercy.
Mercy, but mercy is the feeling that we have towards Krishna. That's what I'm asking for. And Krishna, I'm going to have mercy to you today. I'm going to not chant. I'm not going to bother you. Yes, Anjali.
Depending.
Grateful.
Yeah, sense of dependency. That's right. Yeah, so gratitude is the first one listed there.
Desire to serve Krishna.
Yeah, the strong desire to serve. The desire. It's just a desire to serve. That's right.
Belonging.
Sense of belonging, sure. We belong. It's a feeling. Belong. Krishna, I belong with you. And this is my place. That's a good one. Yes.
The desire to love Krishna.
Yes, the desire to love Krishna. That's the first one, the top one. Stepping stones to love. Yes, Prabhu.
Submission, Sharanagati.
Yeah, the sense of submission. Sure. I'm submitting to you. You feel that you're surrendering, you're submitting. So those are aspects of surrender. Even humility, like we say, helplessness. Humility is one of the 6 principles of surrender, by the way. Dainya.
Atmanivitana Gopitrivara.
We have so much faith on Krishna.
To have faith. Sure, you have a sense of trust, sense of faith. We talked about it this morning, the trust and the faith, isn't it? So, we can be grateful for so many things. We're talking about gratitude now. We can intensify our gratitude by raising it to the point of crying out of thankfulness. Did you know that you can cry out of gratitude? Don't you sometimes feel? Oh my God, Prabhupada, you've done so much for us. You watch this video, you feel like crying. There's a nice music video where it's just a 3-minute music video, The Lover of the Lord. Have you heard that song? Okay, you know what? I'll play it. How about that? Let's just do that. It's not 3 minutes. Just take a little bit of your time. Let me see if I have it. I want to see if I have it. Okay, it's only 3 minutes. Can you turn the volume? Remote control. Turn up the volume. See how sweet he is. Look at the child. Here comes the child.
He's always meek and mild, with a warm and friendly smile. So simple in his living, singing all the while. He sings out Krishna's name, his glory and his fame, to serve his Lord and Master, in pleasure or in pain. When I see his love, I know I've got a long, long way to go. When will I taste the love that he is feeling inside?
That's my Guru Maharaj.
See his love, I know I've got a long, long way to go. When will I
See, these kids are they're so fortunate they're getting teachers from them. These kids are all like 55 years old right now.
You'll find no lust and greed in a heart
What's that? Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
free. He's a lover of the Lord, and his life is ecstasy. He only dies to live, and living tries to give the happiness that's found in the sound of Krishna's name. When I see his love, I know I've got a long, long way to go. When will I taste the love that he is feeling inside?
Shri Prabhupada ki
Jai.
This
You
is
can
on
sing.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Lover of
Yeah,
Allah.
just Google it, you'll find it. It's a beautiful song by Mangalam Prabhu. He wrote this in the 70s. So when I see his love, I know I've got a long, long way to go. When will I taste the love that He is feeling inside? So we can be inspired just seeing these images and be grateful that Prabhupada came for us. I mean, it'll move you to tears, you know. So I've seen this video like thousands of times. Every time I see it, I feel moved, you know. Because Prabhupada is, you know, these are the qualities we can be grateful for. Krishna's gift to us. You know how close we are in history to Prabhupada? It's unbelievable. We don't realize how great Prabhupada is. What he has accomplished, no one has done ever in the entire history of human life. Spreading Krishna consciousness in the whole globe. Such intensity. How great he is, maybe 300 years from now people will recognize. Right now we cannot. It's like imagine your face is 2 inches, your nose is 2 inches from this wall here. And this wall is the Empire State Building. There's no way you can estimate how tall the Empire State Building is. You're too close. We are too close in history to understand the greatness of Prabhupada. But even if you get a glimpse of it, your heart will be filled with gratitude. We can be grateful for that. Did you know that who else is very grateful? Krishna. Krishna is grateful. The quality of gratitude comes from Krishna. It's listed in Nectar of Devotion among his qualities, 64 qualities. It's listed. His quality is called Kritagya. Kritagya means grateful. Gya means knowledgeable or cognizant. And Krita means that someone did something for him. So he never forgets what you do for him. Never. And when someone never forgets what you did for them, that's called grateful. Nobody likes an ungrateful person. You know, you do something for somebody, so much you do, and then they never even, you know, they pretend they don't even know you. I've seen that. We've all experienced something people like that. Then generally people don't like those kind of people. But if someone is grateful for even a small thing you did, you know, 5 years ago that Prabhu, you know, he gave me a little bit of water. I'll never forget that. And you carry that gratitude in the heart, and you express it later. Hey, you know, 5 years ago, I was so thirsty, you got me water. I'll never forget. You know how good he will feel? Like he must have forgotten. But when you remember, he will feel good, you will feel good, and the love between you two will grow. Krishna is Kritagya. If we are Kritagya, we have no reason to not be. We have every reason to celebrate what he has done for us. Draupadi just tied Krishna a little piece of her sari. He never forgot that. He gave her back how many saris? Something like that. So he's Kritagya. This is his quality. So what are we grateful for today? Anybody want to share what you're feeling gratitude for today in your heart? Openly. Share. Yes, Mata.
To have this session.
Huh?
To have this session.
Yes, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to all of you to have this session.
No,
Because this is the first time I've ever done this session, and I've been wanting to do this session for 6 years. And Adigada Prabhu invited me, so I said, okay, I'll do it now. So I'm grateful for Adigada Prabhu. I'll never forget this.
Association.
And I'm grateful for all of your association. Yes.
Parents for bringing me to
Yes, parents for bringing you to Krishna consciousness. Before they brought you Krishna consciousness, they brought you in the world.
Yeah.
That's also nice to have. It wouldn't have happened. Your parents have given you everything. Definitely grateful, and especially Krishna consciousness. And they're grateful to you for taking it up, because not all kids take it up. So you're also special. Yes, Antika?
Everything.
Everything! That's right! That's right. We are grateful for everything. You know? So, a very important American tradition coming up, we can be grateful for.
This is
Thanksgiving, yeah, isn't it? That's right. You got it. But we do Thanksgiving every day before Japa. Every day is Thanksgiving for us. Isn't it? But you still have to go to work or school. There's no holiday. But you should do Japa every day. Yes, anything else you want to be grateful for that you really like, that you really feel? Yes, bro.
I'm grateful for a healthy body, so I can
Yes.
do bhajan.
Healthy body, yes, that's right. The fact that we have all 4 limbs. You know? You complain about our shoes. But what is the guy who doesn't have any feet? And then we'll stop complaining. Yes. Yes, bro.
Probably I'm referring to yesterday's class one point you told was many stars have to be aligned
Yeah.
for us to be in this place, at this time. So I'm very much grateful for that.
That's right. So many things to be aligned just for us to be sitting here and chanting Hare Krishna. So many things have to line up. Healthy body, association, organizational program. Jagannath Krishna Prabhu.
Yes.
And Jai Shri Radha Mata. And all the devotees that cooked, the hosting. And that we could come here and the car didn't break down. I mean, so many things have to align. Yes, anybody else? I'll come to you later.
Being alive.
But you have to answer really fast, okay? When your turn comes, you can't be doing You have to be ready with the answer, okay? Alright, so keep it ready. Yes? Prasadam. Especially. We have to be grateful for prasadam because,
That's why
we could be eating all kinds of nonsense, but prasadam is not eating food. It's prasadam, mercy of the Lord. We're grateful that we have access to prasadam. Ask any devotee who travels and doesn't have access to prasadam and you have to work. Then you will be grateful. Yes. Good one. Yes, Anvika.
I'm grateful for the beautiful pictures.
Beautiful altar. Yeah, beautiful pictures and the altar. Yes, you're grateful because so much work goes into keeping this altar so beautiful and decorated with flowers and nice dress. Yes. Yes. Being alive. That's right. There's songs about that. Yeah. Very famous songs about staying alive, staying alive. Yes.
So many ways to access Krishna.
Yeah, that's another one. You can access Krishna. There's 9 different processes of bhakti we can do, different styles, different ways, and Krishna is available in all of them. And we can be grateful for it. By remembering Krishna, you access Krishna, yes. Maithili.
Srila Prabhupada for
Srila Prabhupada what?
Srila Prabhupada for doing so much for us.
Yeah. I find that's my favorite one because it's most easy. It's very easy to saturate your heart with tears, just seeing Prabhupada, because especially if you read his biography, really, I encourage, if you've not read Prabhupada Lilamrit, don't read anything else for now. Put all the books aside, read Prabhupada Lilamrit first. Finish it. Then you read other purports, then they'll make sense. Because you know where they're coming from. Really, and you won't stop crying then. I'm telling you. That's the top answer for me at least. Yes, Mataji.
Leading a human body, human form.
Yeah, human form of life. We don't know how rare it is to get a human form of life. We could be a termite, we could be a shrimp, we could be a spider, you could be a tree, huh? You can bacterium, you could be a virus, not the computer kind, but the one that makes you sick. Yeah, I don't want to be that. It's not, or a bacterium either, or a plasmodium. You know what's a plasmodium? Yeah, I don't want to be that either. Mosquito that transmits the plasmodium, gives you malaria. You don't want to be either a mosquito or the plasmodium. Yes. Nice homes, yes. There you go. This is called gratitude. You don't take for granted what you have at home. Because kids then, they take for granted. It's okay, my home is okay. No, this is a nice home. Your home is nice. Yes, Prabhu.
I'm grateful for the family who are all adaptive and supportive of the Krishna.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Family that's supportive of Krishna consciousness is rare. And Prabhupada didn't have that. Prabhupada's wife, she went with a tea.
Made some really big mistakes in bhakti, but still Krishna has kept me.
Yeah. We make mistakes, massive mistakes, and still somehow Krishna kept us in association devotees, kept us connected. Yes.
Not being able to forget Krishna.
Yeah, not forgetting Krishna. Not forgetting Krishna. Is my Lord, today I remembered you. Thank you for giving me remembrance. Because you're in my heart. Mata smriti jnanam apohanam cha. In the heart, you gave me your remembrance. You could have given me forgetfulness, because he also does that. Yes.
To the person who first brought me to Krishna consciousness.
Yeah, that's a good one. The person who first brought us Krishna consciousness is a guru.
Diksha Guru.
No. Vatma Pradakshaka Guru. Vatma Pradakshaka Guru or Pata Pradakshaka Guru. That's a guru. It's a whole category of guru. It could be a bum on the street who say, hey, the temple is here. What temple? Krishna temple. I didn't know that. What is Krishna temple? Just go check it out. That's your guru.
Narendra Malik for Srila Prabhupada. Right?
Yeah, Naren, Prabhupada's friend, brought him to see his guru. Yes, anyone else back there? You have your hand up? Yes, Naren.
To being in Krishna consciously.
Yeah, being in Krishna. So, see, so many things we're grateful for. Being in Krishna consciousness. Like, wow. If you really think about it, any of these things can move you to tears. Don't hold back. Don't be stingy with the tears. Don't be stingy. Yes, bro.
I'm grateful to Adhika there for
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Very good. I said that earlier before you, but it's good. You can repeat that.
Are you grateful for the devotees who have given us service to serve, to have an establish a relationship with Krishna, to have personally served Krishna in many ways, like in deity worship or somewhere in the temple, giving services, even as cooking. The service is given by the purity, right? So we're grateful for all those.
That's right. We're grateful for devotees who give us access to serve the temple, the deities in different ways. Yes,
Without service, we'll not feel connected.
Yeah, exactly. The service is very important. We chant for service. We get it, and we should take it.
I'm grateful for Krishna's compassion in creating the material world for the rectification of the conditions.
Yeah. The Krishna's creation of the material world, you can see how it is on the poster over there. At the bottom there's the material world. And he did it for rectification. And also, it's multiple purposes, the two purposes of explaining. Rectification also facilitates our enjoyment, so-called enjoyment. Yes, Manoj Prabhu.
For our careers and everything, so that we can peacefully
That's right.
execute the work.
We should be grateful for any time we get ability to pursue some kind of career or job, so then we can execute, we can do our work in the world, and we can offer that to Krishna, and also sustain ourselves and serve the mission. All that we can do because we're working, and He's given us opportunity to work. Yes.
Good schools.
Good schools, yeah, because not all schools are good. Some schools are pretty bad, so you should be grateful for a good school, that's right.
Even for the up and downs which we are having in our spiritual life, which will make us strong and grow further.
That's right. The ups and downs of our life make us more resilient, make us stronger, make us deeper devotees. Yes, these are the things we can be grateful. This one more thing.
Prabhuji, so many lifetimes we maybe took a human being, but somehow connected to Krishna through the devotees. That is, we are grateful through the Pradarshak Guru, and then by mercifully our Guru Maharaj accepted. That is, we are grateful, and Prabhupada we are grateful. Even the association of devotees by Krishna's mercy, worshipping the deities, all this is by the mercy of devotees. Each and everything we are grateful, because so many lifetimes we are carrying a baggage of sin, which we are getting a chance this life to.
Yeah, imagine the opportunity. We have so many sins we've committed all these lifetimes. And we read earlier that just chanting once can remove all sins we are even unable to commit.
So we are grateful each and every.
And even just doing circumambulation of Tulsi Devi, you get free from the sin of killing Brahmana also. You circumambulate every day. Doesn't mean you can kill one Brahman every day. You know the point I'm trying to make, yes.
Even we're grateful for our spouse, children, because they are also devotees. In some families, it's very difficult.
Yeah, no, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Srila Prabhupada's books and philosophy and ISKCON Desire Tree and Veda base, like a whole.
Yeah. It's so cool. Whoever did that, you should be grateful for the bottom. There's a list of names there. You should bow down to that list. It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
They are donating to keep Veda base alive and Desire Tree alive.
Yes, Prabhu, even few minutes waiting for kids in classes, I'm able to access to that because of all this.
No, it's true. So,
it keeps me healthy.
always look for things to be grateful for. Okay? Now we shift from gratitude to a different topic, appreciation. 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? That's right. Okay. So, who do we appreciate? Krishna. And Krishna's great devotees, like Srila Prabhupada, great devotees. What qualities of the Lord can we appreciate? Let's talk about that now. Yes.
Mercy.
Mercy. Everybody jump on that one first. Compassion, mercy, same thing. I'll talk about this. Let's talk about mercy. It's always the number one quality. This is one of my favorite verses in the Bhagavatam. This is Lord Brahma praying to Krishna after he got disciplined. Lord Brahma prays. It's a very poetic song that he sings to Krishna. Now this meter of this particular verse is very rare in the Bhagavatam.
Isn't it same as Tunde Pandavini?
Yeah, but that verse is not in the Bhagavatam. That's the Chaitanya. This meter is found in the opening verse of Bhagavatam, first verse and second verse.
Janmadasya tato yadharata chateshwar vishtapara tene brahma hridayadikave.
Yeah, so I sing a different way, slightly. This one is also very popular. The way I sang the Tunde Pandavini. Janmadhyasya yaton maya vitarata chatesha vidyasvara tene brahma hridayadikave muyanti yasudaya tejo varimedam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo mrisha dhamna swaya sarayastatumakam satyam param dhimai. Have you sang that meter before? No, have you sang that verse in this meter? No, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes.
You had sent the audio recording of this verse to Amarendra Prabhu.
Oh, you remember that?
And he had played it for me.
He played it for you?
Yeah.
My goodness. Because once I sang it to Amarendra Prabhu, he's like, this is a verse memorizing. You sang it so nicely. And I said, can you record it? So then I sent him a recording. I didn't know he played it for you. That's so cool. Then he learned it. He then recorded his rendition of the same and he sent it to me.
Yeah.
It was so sweet. So, yeah, this I get the mercy from great devotees like Amarendra Prabhu sometimes. That's this verse. I recommend you memorize this one also. 10:14:35. Esham ghosha nivasinam uta bhavan kim devarate tinash cheto vishva phalat phalam tvadapanam kutrapyayan muhyati sadveshadiva potanapi sakula tvameva deva pita yadhamata suhrit priyatmatanaya pranashaya spatkrite. My mind, now Brahma is saying, my mind becomes bewildered. Just trying to think of what reward other than you could be found anywhere. Other than you, Krishna. You are the embodiment of all benedictions. You are the all mercy, right? Which you bestow upon these residents of the cowherd community of Vrindavan. You have already arranged to give yourself to Putana and her family members. For what? In exchange for her disguising herself as a devotee. Think how merciful he is. Now he's telling, Brahma is telling Krishna, Sadveshadiva Putanapi Sakula. Sakula means Sadvesh means just dressing as a devotee. Just pretending to be a devotee, you accepted her as a mother. Even though she came to kill you. But you didn't see that part. When she came to feed him the poison, Bhagavatam says he closed his eyes. Baby Krishna. Why do you think he closed his eyes? Yes.
He did not want to see Putana's form.
He did not want to see Putana's bad side. He refused. He only wanted to see that she came to feed. Poison, that happens to me, Like there's a kid who says, this little girl, she says, my brother, he called me pretty today. Really? That's nice. I mean, he said the full sentence was, you're pretty annoying, but still. He said pretty. She said she's only seen the good side. So Krishna, he only sees the good side. He didn't see the poison part. That's how kind he is. He's looking for opportunities to give you extra credit. Some teachers, they're so strict, you could make one mistake in the whole math problem, they give you 0. But some teachers are so lenient, they're like, no, it looks like he got He got almost everything right. Just last couple of steps he made a mistake. I'll give him 95. It's okay. Because he seems to know mostly. So they're lenient. Krishna is like that. He is looking for ways to give you credit. He gave Putana credit for pretending to be a devotee. Sadveshadiva Putanapi. And not to her only, her whole family. And her family are not nice people. Bakasur. Bakasur was such a nasty demon. He was so famous that because of him, she was known as Baki. But still, because she came to him like a mother, she went, you see that's Mother Yashoda? She's one of the servants of Mother Yashoda. She gets to be a mother in Golok Vrindavan, the highest liberation, just for pretending. And Brahma is bewildered. How merciful you are, I can't even fathom that you have bankrupted yourself. He says, you've given yourself. What is left for you to give these devotees? You have nothing left, my Lord. I'm sorry to say. Your account is khali. Because you gave completely yourself to Putana. Now these Vrindavan residents, devotee Vrindavan, whose homes, the wealth, their friends, their dear relations, bodies, children, very lives and hearts are dedicated only to you. You have nothing left to give them. How merciful you are, I can't understand. With my forehead, I can't understand. My mind becomes bewildered. So sweet. It's called the super mercy of the Lord. You see? I'll tell you how merciful the Lord is. Merciful, so merciful to sit in your heart. Not only is He sitting in your heart, He feels your pain. When we get pained about something, the Lord feels it. Did you know that? If you become a devotee, the Lord will resonate with you. There's a verse in Bhagavatam that gives a clue. You know this verse, and all of you know this. Tatenukampam susamekshamano punjanayevatmakatam sripacham hridvagvapurve vidham namaste jive tayo mukti pade sadharma. The clue is in the first few words. Tate anukampa. Anukampa means what? Mercy. What is kripa mean? Mercy. Daya means mercy. Karuna means mercy. Prasad means mercy. Anukampa is special. I'll tell you what it means.
Starting route to 7630 Poplar Lane. You can ask Siri to report any crashes or hazards you see along the way.
Hey Siri, I don't listen to anything. I'm already reached. Okay. Anukampa. I'll tell you what Anukampa means. Oh, that's right, don't worry about it.
Because all the kids are sitting
Yeah, that's fine, don't worry. It happens. It's okay. Anukampa. Staying alive. Staying alive.
बेटा इधर आ जाओ ड्यूटी कर दो
Yeah, you should go out for a little walk.
I think it's okay, it's very small. Push big.
It's not that big either. It's gone, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, sit. Tate anukampa. So, devotees, we wait for the mercy of the Lord in form of anukampa. It becomes our rightful claim to go back to Godhead. Even while we are suffering the ups and downs of life, we don't complain. Even going through heavy stuff, we offer obeisances to the Lord with three things. Hrid, heart. Hrid, vak, words. Vapur, with the body. Heart, words, body, everything we offer obeisances. Yesterday we talked about obeisances, right? How to offer, with what mood. Hrid, vak, vapur, vidadhan namaste. But you're waiting for what? Anukampa. Do you know what anukampa means? It means kampana means trembling. When you go through stuff, you tremble. When you're in shock, you tremble. When you hear some really heavy news, you tremble. You feel something. You can't know how to process it, so your body trembles. If you have a very dear friend sitting next to you, and both of you hear the bad news together, he will tremble in the same frequency as you because he feels your pain. He will understand how you feel. He will understand you to the degree where he feels your feeling and he also trembles. That is called anukampa. Trembling following you. Anu means to follow. He loves us so much, even though we are crying for stool and we are shivering because we think it's so important, he will feel our pain. Even for our pettiness. That's how he is. He's sitting in our heart. So if we wait for that level of intimate mercy, where Krishna feels your pain, and then he gives you mercy. That's how merciful he is. He did that to Putana. He's invested in all his support in his holy name. He's allowing us to chant his holy name. Forget about us. Even if you are in Saudi Arabia and someone is eating something that you're not supposed to eat, he's eating a pig. Hey, that's haram. Don't eat haram. That guy in Saudi Arabia gets the credit for saying the name of Ram, even though he said haram. Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains this. He uses the word haram in his analogy. That's how much credit Krishna gives us. So much lenient he is. So to think he's not merciful, forget it. He's super merciful. What he did for Putana, for pretending, at least we can go beyond pretending. We can try genuinely be devotees. Certainly he will come. So we can be grateful, we can appreciate that super mercy quality. Then another one intense quality is remorse. Is remorse a valid positive emotion to develop love? We talked about that earlier. Yes, it is. Our acharyas have expressed this mood in the bhajans. Even the Lord himself says it. Right? Please talk about this. This time I'm highlighting different words. Durdevam idrisham iha janina anuraga. Mahaprabhu himself is crying and having a sense of remorse that he does not have attraction for the name of the Lord. How? Why is he doing this?
To show us how we should feel.
That's right. Is he not feeling it? He is. He is. When Krishna feels something, he genuinely feels it. He gets into the mood and he feels the pain. Lord, I should be having a lot of love, but I don't. I don't have any love. Hari Hari Bifale Janama Gomaya, Manusha Janama Paya, Radha Krishna Bhajiya, Janiya Shuniya Bishasanga. Spent my life uselessly, my Lord. This is remorse. Entire sections of Sharanagati, entire books of Prarthana that Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written are centering around this theme of remorse. No one is more sinful than me. Nahira Punya Relish. I don't even have any Punya at all, not even a cent of it. Obtained a human birth. I was ungrateful, but we don't want to be ungrateful. But I was ungrateful. Having not worshipped Radha and Krishna, having knowingly drunk poison. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explains why he feels that way. Premera svabhavaya premera sambandha Shri Mane Krishna Mora Nahi Prema Gandha. Premera svabhav, the svabhav, the nature of prem, where there is a sambandh, with a relationship with Krishna. Wherever there is relationship of love of Godhead, it is a natural symptom that devotee does not think himself a devotee. He himself, instead he always thinks he has not even a drop of love. Nahi prema gandha. Gandha means a scent. Don't have a scent of love. Why do devotees who have a lot of love for Krishna feel this way? It's part of humility, but why? That's fine, but if they have a cup full of love and they say my cup is completely empty? Why do they feel that way?
Because we receive so much, so we feel that.
That's right. That's right. Because they come to the Lord with a cup of, okay, I'm going to have this much love, I'm going to show the Lord. And then they look up and they see the ocean of love that Lord has for me. And then, oh, I have nothing. But a heart full of love is still love. And that because the Lord loves us so much, His mercy for us is so much, it's an ocean. Daya Sindhu. You see that word? Ocean. Kripambudhi. Ambudhi means what? Ocean. Ambu means what? Water. And Dhi means still, steady. In the sense, the level doesn't go up and down. Ambudhi, you see, with rivers, the level goes up and down. But sea level is a standard by which we measure elevation. It never goes up and down. Sea level stays the same. That's why it's called Ambudhi. Kripambudhi. Kripambudhi means, my Lord, your kripa is like an ocean. I come with my love, nothing. One cup versus an ocean. Therefore, Krishna mora nahi prema kanda. It is a very sweet emotion. It is very natural, and the devotee genuinely feels it. He sees it visually, because Lord has so much for us. So this is an important feeling. That is why we cry. That is why Mahaprabhu is in the mood of devotee says, I have no, Durdaivam, look at my misfortune. Iha jani na anuraga. Okay. So now, we've at least appreciated the importance of bringing feeling. We should never do japa without grabbing into one of these and wrapping our gift, the holy name gift, each month a nice gift wrap with some gratitude or some remorse, something to move our heart. We have to. It's unacceptable. From now on, we're not going to do mediocre japa. We're going to do intense japa. Well, how can you increase the intensity? Not by volume. By the intensity of the feeling we infuse. The intensity of the colors of the wrapping paper. The intensity. Because remember, you can have mellow feelings, you can have intense feelings. Why not go for intense? Akama sarva kama va moksha kama udaradi. Tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. Tivrena means intense or with great force. If you look in the word for word, it's translated as great force. The bhakti yoga has to be tivra. And what is this bhakti yoga? 90% of it is what? Chanting. And what is this chanting? It has to be infused with feeling. And what is this feeling? It has to be tivra. This is where you apply intensity. How else are you going to apply intensity? You have to infuse a genuine feeling. And genuine feeling means tears. You will cry. You move, because then that tears will wash away all misgivings in the heart. Then even the little things, petty things, you see them for what they are. Petty. Utterly inconsequential to our lives. Because they are. Only thing that matters in this world, all 14 world, is the holy name. In the 14th verse, Bhakti Thakur tells us. Now, out of 24 hours, how many hours did Prabhupada tell us we should be Krishna conscious?
24 hours.
How is that possible? One must be 24 hours Krishna conscious. How is that possible? How many hours? At least 6-7 hours is sleep. So at least during sleep. Oh. We want to take our loving feelings and emotions to the next level. Let us allow that force to flow toward the Lord and move toward 24-hour feeling. 24-hour Krishna conscious. Srila Prabhupada is a perfect example of 24-hour Krishna conscious. I'll tell you the story. This story was told by His Holiness Sachidananda Swami. This is Holiness Sachidananda Swami in Germany. And he tells this story. Sachidananda Swami joined ISKCON as a teenager. He was like 16 years old, very young. And he saw something. One day in 1974, when Prabhupada was in Germany, he was in a castle. They rented a castle to welcome Prabhupada. So Sachidananda Maharaj had He wanted to see Prabhupada and he wanted to see what Swamiji did in his resting time, free time. And he climbed over the wall in the castle that Prabhupada was staying in, and he saw through the window that Prabhupada was napping. Sleeping on his side, snapping. And he was looking carefully and he saw close and noticed that Prabhupada was chanting even in his sleep. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Whoa! He was blown away, he was shocked and amazed. And he just, wow, he just kept staring. Then after 5 minutes, then he heard chanting Hare Krishna. And Prabhupada opened one eye like this. As if to tell him, okay, your time is up. Now you go, enough dekh liya, it's not a show, go. And he quickly left. But his mouth was like on the floor, jaw was like, you see a pure devotee in his element. You know? Once Narad Muni visited Arjuna when he was sleeping. You must have heard this story. And he saw Arjuna very close to Krishna. And he touched Arjuna's hair. And Arjuna's hair was chanting Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. His whole molecular level is chanting Krishna. Prabhupada expected us to be 24-hour Krishna. Now, of course, he's pure devotee. Right? Prabhupada, that's still a Prabhupada. You know, what about us regular folks in America and Georgia, of all places? How is it possible for us to be 24 hours absorbed? Even 2 hours is a challenge. Is it possible for anybody to be 24 hours absorbed in anything? It is. We know it, we've seen it. When we love, we are 24 hours aware. We cannot stop thinking of our beloved. Even in our sleep, our subconscious state, we think of our object. I saw this in my own house. When our son Madhav was just a baby like this, I would watch him sleep. Him and his mother would sleep on the bed. Even while sleeping, like she's snoring, she would routinely reach out and she would say Madhav, she would say his name. Routinely. And then I tell her next morning, hey, you know, you're making sure Madhav is there. She says, I didn't remember. But the love is so deep, the consciousness. Even when sleeping, she's thinking of Madhav. This is very natural. She would say his name. This is normal. This is natural. This is love. This is a universal phenomenon across all cultures, even across species. So, to be in 24-hour Krishna consciousness is not that abnormal or unusual. It is our natural state. In fact, when you're in love, you cannot stop. You cannot do 23 hours. It has to be 24. You can't help it. That's the stage we want to be at. That will come with the Tivrena Bhakti Yogena. Because that is reawakening our natural state. This 24 hours is not impossible. In fact, it's kind of laying that we're not already there. But at least we know it's doable. We've seen it in our own lives. In our own conditioned state, we can prove to ourselves. How many are mothers here? Mothers? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I'm not making this up. All of you know exactly what I'm saying here. This is love. So it is natural for us to think of Krishna all the time. This is love. This is who we are. But we have forgotten. We are suffering from amnesia. We've forgotten this. So this is a therapy. Transcendental sonic therapy. Vibration of the holy name. To revive this love and shock us out of this deep amnesia of our eternal relationship with Krishna. This is how we want to engage our feelings in serving Krishna. Any questions at this point? I'm going to go on to the next thing. This is something from His Grace Mahatma Prabhu. You can look it up on Google also. It's called Japa Affirmations. I'm going to read these Japa Affirmations. This is something that we can kind of pep talk ourselves into getting the right mood mindset, getting a sense of appreciation. Okay, so there's 10 of them. So he says, I happily and enthusiastically welcome the holy name every Japa session. You know what this means? You want to create a positive mood. Welcome the holy name into your heart, just the way you welcome special guests. You do that by reading scriptures, offering prayers, meditating on what you want to achieve in your Krishna consciousness. Number 2, I easily chant my prescribed number of rounds with focus and attention. It may not be true right now, but if you say it, it's an affirmation that can become true because you're now strengthening and reaffirming and reconfirming. Whether you do 1 round or 16 rounds or more, it is easy because it's a natural inclination. Point number 3, when I chant, I mean I don't do anything else. I don't listen to the lectures, I don't talk to other people in between mantras, I don't watch TV or browse something, or I don't do distracting. When I chant, I just chant. That's it. Chanting only. Focus. Then number 4, I get to chant, I want to chant, I love to chant. Not I have to chant. No, not have to. I get to do it. Means be appreciative. I want to means I have a taste for it. I love means this is the best thing for me the whole day. We want to get to this stage because we get so much out of it. We are going for the nectar of the holy name, begging, right? And then treat the mantra as Radha Krishna fully present in the sound. That we know. Say Hare Krishna, right? Like that. So Hare is Radharani. I receive and feel Krishna's presence, mercy and love in soul. And this is, you felt it. I know all of you have felt at least a glimpse. Krishna's presence in our lives. Krishna's hand in our lives. Maybe not during the japa, but if you remember Krishna's hand in your life during a japa, you can appreciate, you can feel some gratitude. Because his hand in our lives, what amazing, almost impossible things had to happen for us to come to Krishna consciousness. That is Krishna's hand in our lives. We can appreciate that, huh? 7. I chant in full awareness that the holy name is my greatest treasure. Right? Nahi Tribhuvan or Chada Bhuvan. There's nothing more in the 14 worlds other than this greatest treasure, holy name, Hare Krishna. Right? Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasavikra. Now, why am I chanting? To please myself? No. To please Radha and Krishna. Not to gain anything material, not to have some ulterior motive, that we know. We want to, but the intentionality is to please Radha and Krishna. I am now out of the mental state, just beyond the mental intellectual, I'm with this mind at the heart level, where my feelingly I'm offering feelings to Krishna with my chanting, fully present and with my feeling, my heart. And then number 10, I fully honor my sacred relationship. Honor sacred relationship means to be conscious when chanting, you're present. By present, by attention, you honor. This is my relationship, I'm going to honor it. You don't view it as a mechanical, ritualistic process that you have to complete daily, but rather an opportunity to converse and deepen your relationship with Krishna, to connect with Krishna. This is the 10 japa affirmations. I will share them, and we can share them with the group. Okay, so recap of the whole thing. 4 gates, don't forget, sit properly. Chant properly with clarity. Okay? Get enough rest the night before, wake up early so you can take advantage of the early moments. Be in a quiet place. Okay? Then apply your mind and intelligence and philosophically understanding who Krishna is and how is in the holy name. Okay? The heart, saturate every mantra with appreciation, gratitude, or even remorse, or any other feeling of separation, whatever feeling, but it has to, you don't want to offer something which is tasteless to Krishna. You make an offering to Krishna. We make offering, you want to be tasty, right? Tasty food in the mode of goodness. Tasteless food in the mode of ignorance. Krishna says, if food is tasteless, in Gita it says, it's mode of ignorance. Mode of proper. It has to be like chatpata. What is the chatpata? Feelings. I'm going to wrap each mantra with my, genuine. It's a buzz with love, with appreciation. Then, it qualifies us to knock on the door of mercy. My Lord, at the 4th gate of Japa, we can only cry and beg like this. We can beg. We're not coming here as accomplishers. We're beggars. We can say that, my Lord, I've given you everything I've got. Now you can't just say that, you have to actually give, because He knows what you've given. But if you give Hridvagapur, if you give your body, your heart, your mind, your words, you're there, you're sitting up straight means you give your body. Hridvagapur, your words, chanting, your heart. Right? Hrid means the heart feeling. This is the Madana-gopāla verse. These 4 gates come in that verse. Anukampa is the 4th gate. I've given you everything I've got, my Lord. What more can I give you? I'm already crying in front of you. I'm trying my best to convey that I am interested. I'm interested in you, my Lord. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I know it's hard to convince you because I myself am not fully convinced. But still I'm trying. I'm interested. I'm trying my best. I know I'm not perfect, my Lord. I know I'm not perfect. You know better than me. But your names are perfect. Your names are purifying me. And I'm trying to chant them. I'm not chanting some other name. I'm chanting Krishna's name. Once somebody came to Prabhupada and said, Swamiji, this chanting is important, isn't it? Yes. How about if I just chant Coca-Cola? It's the chanting main thing. Prabhupada said, yes, you go on chanting Coca-Cola, we'll chant Hare Krishna. We'll see what happens. It's not any name. It has to be Krishna's name. No, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Cola, Cola, Coca, Coca. It's not going to work. You chant 7 up, you'll go 7 down. All the way to Patal, 7 levels. You will not go up. You have to chant Krishna's name. You can't just chant Coca-Cola, Sprite, 7 up. That's the Krishna's name. My Lord, your names are powerful. Even when the dung is on the street, the dung cannot contaminate the sun. The sun purifies the dung. My Lord, I'm coming in your presence, whatever way I am. But I'm in your presence of your names, which is like the sun. You purify me, please. You beg like that. I'm not perfect, but you are. And we can celebrate like that. Now I am at your mercy. I'm knocking at your door. I feel that I have earned the right to knock on your door like a beggar because I've reached your door. His door is 4 gates in, right? 3 gates in. So you have to. We do not want to have an attitude of an achiever or an accomplisher. No. We want to remain in the mood of a helpless, poor, humble beggar. Because actually we have nothing. Janma Ishvara Shutashivi Ilamana. I have nothing, and my Lord, I don't want anything. The wanting is the problem. I'm begging you. This is the mood that we're going to chant our next round. Don't let go of this mood. We're going to chant right now. Okay? Best japa ever. This is going to be the best round you've chanted in your whole life. Just imagine this is the last round you're going to chant. There will be a time. There's a date on some calendar with a circle, red circle around it. That's our date. You don't know when it's going to come. The calendar is there. It may not be printed yet, but it's there. Don't wait for it to perfect your chanting. Do it now as if tonight is the date. This is the best round we're going to chant. We're going to saturate it with love. Begging, okay? We're going to beg now. We're the 4th gate. But we can only be there when we give everything we have to Krishna. Take a moment. Take 1 second of silence, please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura. So we offer our love to the Lord with a palm full of tears. You see the shape? That's the heart. The tears flowing from the heart we offer to the Lord, of love to the Lord. And we make a sankalpa today. Today we'll make this sankalpa. Repeat after me. My dear Lord Krishna.
My dear Lord Krishna.
Today I take the bold step.
Today I take the bold step
of resolving to make
a
quantum leap in my Japa practice. I pray to you that I can fully commit to being your devotee and chant your divine name with my full attention and love. I have been chanting for some time now. But I'll resolve to abandon my old bad habits and take up all things conducive to better chanting as my surrender unto your lotus feet. You have given me so much mercy in the form of Srila Prabhupada's teachings. You have given me the association of devotees. You have given me opportunities to chant your names. Please let me make progress on the path of pure devotion, the path of prema nam, the path of chanting your name with love. Hare Krishna. So, thank you all very much. for giving me this unique opportunity to serve you. This program has been brought to you by our sponsors. Jai Shri Radha Mataji, Jagannath Krishna Prabhu, Adi Gadava Prabhu. He pulled me out from the miserable cold place of New Jersey, brought me to some more normal place. Thank you, Adi Gadava Prabhu, and to Manoj Prabhu for always being there for me. And so these are my very dear friends, and all of you who came to make this possible. I hope you gained something out of this. I hope some little was valuable that you could take home, that you can apply in your lives. Hopefully it moves your heart. You'll find the tools, the mechanisms, the approaches, techniques, the attitudes that will help you improve your connection with Krishna. This is my service to my spiritual master, my service to all of you, that we can glorify the holy name together. It's my obeisance to all of you. Hare Krishna. So, some recommended reading. So these are the tools, books. You can make a note of these books. One is called The Living Name. I have the book right here. This is by His Holiness Sachinandan Swami Maharaj, A Guide to Chanting with Absorption. So this seminar is mostly based on this book. It's called The Life Force of Chanting. So this one, Maharaj signed that to my son and to my wife, to Madhav and Mansi Ganga. So he wrote this. But this is a good book to have. Definitely get this one. Then there's another one called Japa Reform Notebook that is written by His Holiness Swarup Das Goswami Maharaj, my initiating spiritual master, my Guru Maharaj. Japa Reform Notebook is available for free online. In fact, all my Guru Maharaj books available for free online. I should have put the website up there. It's called SDG Legacy. Swarup Das Goswami Legacy. SDG Legacy. Okay, you'll find it over there. You can just Google that. All his books are there. You can download them in PDF or even like Kindle type. It's very nice. And he's written like hundreds of books, like 200 books. And then there's another one called Art of Chanting Hare Krishna by His Holiness Mahanidhi Swami. There is very nice prayers in it. And Begging for the Nectar of the Holy Name is also by Swarup Maharaj. And The Nectarian Ocean of the Holy Name by, again, Sachinandan Maharaj. So definitely get these books. At least get, some of you find a lot of inspiration to read them. At least the Begging for the Nectar and Japa Reform, they're available for free. You can download it today itself and just kind of start reading them. And please make a note. Try to improve. And what I'll do, I'm feeling so happy about this, I'll make a level 2 of this seminar now. It'll be like a 2-day thing, maybe 3 days. We'll see, we'll figure it out. Yeah. And then maybe next year we can do it again. So, level 2 means now we'll do the same thing, but we'll go much deeper. This is just the beginning. We just started. This is level 2. And that one we can really take it up a notch. So at least let's digest what we learned today. It's a lot of material. How many? 100 slides, okay? 100 slides we went through. This is the 100th one. So it's a lot of material. I was scrambling late last night and early this morning to finish these slides. It was a lot, I didn't expect it to be so much. But I'm feeling very happy that I could do it. And I could serve you in this way. So please stay in touch with me if you like. You can get my number on WhatsApp if you have any questions or any comments and reflections or any challenges. Feel free to reach out to me and I'll try to help whatever I can. Okay? It's not very far. The world is very small. We're in the same country, same time zone. So, once again, thank you. Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna.
His Grace Madana-gopāla Prabhu ki Jai. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, that phone is, it jumps, it has life of its own.